you probably saw in the room, the tip of the needle is about twice in diameter than the shaft. This is in order to guarantee that most of the friction occurs at the tip of the needle, because we want to know the information on wood density and thus on structural health at the point of the drilling while we drill into the wood. Areas one is plantation trees, measuring the growth speed of plantation trees and the wood density. Interesting for what kind of use is the best for that kind of timber. Then in expensive veneer trees, finding out if there is decay. Typically in expensive veneer trees we drill at the base in order to find out if is there decay coming from the roots into the stem, which would take away the value of the veneer tree. And the printer is connected because it makes sense at the spot to have a profile that shows the resistance while drilling in the same scale. So in 1:1 scale. That means when you drill 10 inches, you have a 10-inch profile here. What makes it easier to interpret it and to explain it to customers that are standing beside you, for example. So when we see a point like this, where obviously two limbs were taken out and the tree tries to compensate that, as I said, the first time I'll do a drilling here, I have no idea what will come out. We will see. I try to always drill perpendicular. Okay, so what do you expect? Base. So we check in the buttress roots if there is decay coming up, like here, the typical example. Yeah, you know, probably this root was damaged when they set up the road or the sidewalk, so we could do a drilling down here. And these drillings are important but difficult as well, because after the root, the needle will most likely go to the soil itself. So that means while drilling you should pay attention to the sound and to the printout, because then you can pull the needle back up. What is important for the interpretation of the profiles, it's important that the needle goes on the ridge of the bark. That makes it easier to find out the size of the bark, the phloem, and then to identify the cambion. Second, it's important, as I mentioned before, always drill perpendicular to the wood fibers, so a 90-degree angle here, and the tree rings are this way, so perpendicular to the tree rings. So yeah. Here and there, and then the wood is much stronger until the end.